Hi, it's me, I'm Nafith. In this part of the training, we will talk about how to install ClearPass, and we will look at the basic configuration from being installed on the ESXi server. We'll then review and verify the devices, which are the AP, gateway, and switch in Aruba Central. We're going to create a simple WLAN called secure, integrate that with the ClearPass, create a local user, and then create testing service if you like, and then we're going to test that communication and see how ClearPass will authenticate the user with a very simple basic authentication service. Let's have a look. So first of all, you will go to Aruba support portal, asp.arubanetworks.com. There will be a change at some stage later. So you go to software and documentation, and to make things easier for you, click on ClearPass Policy Manager, and in here I would like to go for only software, and the version we are going to install is 6.12, which is the most up-to-date version at the point of the creation of this video. And because we are based on ESXi, we will download this. So you click on the download. There are release notes if you like to read. So we'll download this one. Recently, Aruba, they don't allow update of the firmware unless you have a support contract with the installation. That's an example. You can download hotfixes and install them, but you cannot do firmware and patch update, because unless you have a support contract with Aruba HPE. When you download, it's a zip file, so you unzip it. That will be OVF, bunch of files, and we will install the ClearPass from these OVF files. You're deploying an OVA, and we're going to call it ClearPass. These are the files, so we'll select this and this one. We'll have one-on-one network, another data port will be a different network, and we will not power automatically because we need to add another hard disk to this. We'll edit this one, we will add a hard disk and make a few changes probably. We'll leave these things as is, and we will add a new hard disk. Same size, this is just for the lab purpose. We'll also connect the data port here, and now we can make a start for the full installation. The selection for the appliance will be number 1, because that's virtual. I'm going to say yes, and here we are going to say yes. We are not going to encrypt because that's a lab environment, so we're going to just press enter, and that will start the process for installation. It takes time, so we have to be patient. We'll come back once that's finished. Now that's the first login. The username will be appadmin, and the password is atips, lowercase tips, tips, uppercase 123. First page, you need to install the platform license now. So you try to access, then platform license, we need to enter the key, which we'll enter evaluation key. We need to install the access license now, so we go now we have the 3 licenses. So now in central we have the gateway and the access point as well as the switch. So we have 3 connected devices: table, switch, gateway, and access point. 1 AP, 1 switch, and 1 gateway. And we created 3 different groups, each one of which would be in its own group. So the AP would be in its AP group. The gateway is in the gateway group, and the switch in its switch group. Again, we've done some configuration on the gateway group outside the scope of this training. Everything should be, the infrastructure is ready for things to be integrated with the ClearPass. In this part of the video, I would like to show you now how to start the integration. So number 1, I would like to create an SSID on this NAT device, which is the AP in bridge mode. How to create a ClearPass service that will authenticate or perform just basic authentication, doing just allow. And to do this also, we will look at how to create local users on ClearPass. Of course, this will evolve during the other videos as the training progresses into more sophisticated stuff. So that's Aruba Central. We are in the AP group, and that's the config. And we will go and add SSID. We're going to call it secure. Next. Again, this should leave on VLAN 61. And for the security, we go to the enterprise, and we will add our Aruba ClearPass into this. Now we added the ClearPass details. We say okay, we're going to use that. So finish. We created the WLAN on Aruba Central. Now what we need to go is to go to ClearPass itself. That's ClearPass. Step number 1, we go to the configuration. We go to the network, we add our device, which is basically, let's call it all APs, and anything in the range of .1.0.0.16 will be added, and that's a range of all APs in that subnet. And with the shared secret, we're going to go the same. We're going to leave everything else as is, and we're going to say add. Now we're going to go to, so we're going to add the service from here. Now we're going to give it a name. So it's 802.wireless. And give it a name secure 802.1x, and it's very simple, generic one. We will add one extra condition. That's going to be radius ESSID name equals secure. In the authentication, we will leave this as is, and we will add local user repository. That's where the user is going to be fetched. We leave everything as is. In the enforcement, we'll go sample enforcement, which is basically allow doing nothing. And we're going to save that service. We'll come to identity now. We will add the local user for just demo purpose. Add, and let's say test user. Let's say test user. The name, just any name. Let's say test user. The password is whatever password. And the role that will be allowed is basically employee. And that's a built-in role. We'll come back to roles and explain everything. So that has been created. Now when the user connect, they will test the connection with the test user, and then they should be authenticated without any settings being sent back. So basically, ClearPass will accept the authentication, but do nothing. It will say, okay, you accepted, you are in the network. I'm not going to do or apply any settings or restrictions on you. Let's test that connection. So that's our SSID called secure. We're going to connect. Username test user. Password, whatever password. I'm going to say okay. Connect. So it's now connected. So this is ClearPass, remember version 6.12 we have installed. We can see the test user has authenticated, and then it's extremely simple, and the output for that is just allow user access profile, and I'll explain the profiles when we get to that in the next video. In the input, that's the request comes from the AP group called Campus AP. This is from Aruba Central, remember. The AP MAC address, that's the MAC address of the AP itself. And then the device MAC, again connecting to SSID called secure, and details of that device, the NAD identifier and the NAS IP. So NAD or NAS identifier and IP are equal because both come from Aruba access point. It's a bridge mode. We can also view the client in Central itself. So if we go to Central now, click on the clients, we should see the client visible here in Central, the same as we have seen it, or maybe some other details can be shown in Central here. That's the client connected to an SSID, connected, advertised by that AP, connected to the switch in the bridge mode, that's on interface 2 on the switch, connected to the gateway, but gateway is not involved, there's no tunnel, you can clearly see no tunnel. And here's a bridge mode. And you can also console to the AP and verify the client in that AP itself. So we can go back and go tools, we can go console, and we will go to the AP, and that's the AP, username admin, and our password. Show client, we can see the client is connected, and the role by default is the name of the SSID. And we'll come back later, we'll talk about these roles. Is connected to channel 11. That's the access point, if you like, name. We have not changed it. Default is the MAC address of that AP.